6 raids by Indian planes on Saturday. He said oil dumps were burning near the headquarters of the Pakistani Air Force. In New Delhi, reporter Patrick Killen says a Defense Ministry spokesman claimed Indian fighter planes destroyed 9 Pakistani planes on the ground at Karachi. Spokesman also said carrier planes hit Chittagong in East Pakistan, destroying gunboats and setting fire to fuel dumps. The Indians are trying to set up a blockade to keep supplies from reaching the regular Pakistani forces in East Pakistan. The United Nations Security Council continues an emergency session on the India-Pakistan war. The United States proposed a ceasefire resolution that would demand a withdrawal by both sides and assignment of UN observers along the borders between the two hostile nations. Secret Service agents tonight are checking into the passing of a number of bogus $20 bills on Broadway in Portland. The Secret Service said it is still investigating the case and does not know how many of the bills have been passed, but apparently there were a number as the reports came in from bars, restaurants, and theaters along the Strip. A Linfield College student on an outing on the Oregon coast with a girlfriend has drowned when she slipped off the hill at Cape Kawanda into the ocean. Tillamook County Sheriff's deputies say 18-year-old Ann Adams lost her footing and fell into the water and then was pounded against rocks by the waves and drowned. The Senate has passed and sent to the White House a bill naming a new Veterans Hospital in San Antonio, Texas, after Audie Murphy, the most decorated American soldier in World War II. Murphy was killed in a plane crash earlier this year. Overcast, showers, 40 degrees. Bill Howlett, KISN News, when it counts.
Come on over, baby. Whole lot of shaking going on. Yes, I say come on over, baby. Baby, you can't go wrong. We ain't faking. Whole lot of shaking going on. Well, I say come on over, baby. We got chicken in the corner. Woo, huh? Come on over, baby. Well, I got the bull by the horn. We ain't faking. Whole lot of shaking going on. Yeah, I said shake, baby, shake. I said shake, baby, shake. I said shake it, baby, shake it. I said shake, baby, shake. Come on over. Whole lot of shaking going on. Oh, let's go. Chicken in the barn, who's born, was born, my born. Come on over, baby. Well, I got the bull by the horn. We ain't faking a whole lot of shaking going on. Easy now, shake it. Oh, shake it, baby. Yeah. You can shake it one time for me. Has to come over, baby. Oh, Lord, shake going on. Now let's get real low one time now. Shake, baby, shake. All you gotta do, honey, is kind of stand in one spot. Wiggle around just a little bit. And that's when you got it. Yeah. Baby, oh, Lord, shake going on. Now let's go one time. Shake it, baby, shake it. Shake it, baby, shake it. Come on, baby, shake, baby, shake it. Come on up. Oh, lot of shaking going on.
Yes, Jerry Lee Lewis and the pumping pianistic stylings of saying for Sun Records and come along, baby, a whole lot of shaking going on. 21 on the downside of 9 in the evening from KISN, the sound habit in Portland.
Hey, he's coming. He's coming.
He's coming. He's coming. That's right. Santa Claus is coming to General Pants. The real spirit of giving has descended on the General, so come get a little spirited yourself.
Get a free picture of Santa with every $10 purchase.
You'll be receiving and giving at the same time, because the General is donating 2% of all receipts to the Portland JC's favorite charity. Pick out what you'd most like to find under the tree Christmas morning.
Great-looking double knits in patterns or colors, belts, leather goods, original arts and crafts, knit shirts, body shirts.
The prices really make these gifts. And be sure to enter the guess how many
red,
blue,
and green
bulbs on the KISN General Pants Carol Tree Contest. You might win a JT2 Mini Enduro Yamaha from St. John's Yamaha. Come to General Pants, Southwest 3rd in Washington, and really get spirited for the holidays.
And remember, Santa wears General Pants, too. Ho, 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 ho.
And remember, General Pants will be open tomorrow, noon till 5. And don't forget, this year, KISN and the General Pants Company are proud to present the KISN Carol tree. Now, it's not a transplant, but a real live growing tree, beautifully decorated and standing proudly next to the Forester Center building in Hoyt Park. Take your family and friends on out to see this magnificent spectacle, the KISN Carol tree, presented by KISN in cooperation with the General Pants Company.
Won't you please give a toy for a tot? Every one that you give helps a lot. You can bring Christmas joy to some little girl and boy if you'll just give a toy for a tot. Hi, this is Glenn Campbell asking you to give a new toy to the United States Marine Corps Reserve Toys for Tots campaign. Now you can help the Marines make this Christmas a happy one for needy kids in your town. Kids who otherwise might not have a Christmas at all. So give a toy to Toys for Tots and give early, please.
If you want to give a toy for a tot, drop off a new toy worth $1 or more at the Chess King store nearest you. And as our way of saying thanks, you'll receive a free ticket to a movie for Saturday, December 18th. Check the Chess King store nearest you and be listening to KISN for further details.
Radio 91, KISN Radio.
All right, as we swing throughout the evening and through the wee hours of a morning, too, back on May 1st of 1959 for 24 hours solid, you heard this.
Yeah! Should we start a revolution? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or should we leave things like they are? Are you tired of being treated like a child? Because a few kids go wild. To quote an article from the PTA, too many broken homes. I know a few of us act tough because we're not loved enough. I know they've got a lot to do, but how much time do they spend with you? Or should we leave things like they are? Are you tired of being called juvenile? Or treat us like a man for a while? You can't get along if you fight. You know two wrongs don't make a right. So why don't we all give it one more try? All in favor say aye.
Yeah, remember that way back in May 1st of 1959, the Teenage Bill of Rights are going to start a revolution. Robbie John and the 17.
Whitefront's record and tape prices are rock bottom. Check these holiday weekend specials. Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits Volume 2, a deluxe 2 LP set, is on sale at Whitefront for just $4.17. Think that says it all? Listen to the titles. Lay, lady, lay. Don't think twice. A hard rain's gonna fall. All along the watchtower. I'll be your baby tonight. All I really want to do, plus lots more.
Lay, lady, lay. Lay across my big breast bed.
Also included are songs never before released by Dylan, like If Not For You, I Shall Be Released, Mighty Quinn, and Watching the River Flow. A Columbia 2LP set 417 at Whitefront.
But don't think twice, it's all right.
Also at Whitefront, Boss Skaggs and Band brings you the second Smash Columbia release by a San Francisco favorite. Pick up on Flames of Love and Running Blue. It's a winner. Boss Skaggs and Band at the rock bottom price of $294. Also featured are Fleetwood Mac's Future Games and the hit LP by Tower of Power, just $284. That's at Whitefront. Number 1 on the West Coast in records and tapes.
Not head first, not head over heels, but headway with KISN Headway Ski School. You're always on top. For more information about learning to ski in just 8 lessons, that's 4 days, call or write KISN and cool it at Timberline.
KISN, in association with Clementi Company, is proud to present the second appearance of Jesus Christ Superstar.
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ Superstar returns to Portland's Paramount Theater Friday and Saturday, December 10th and 11th. Performances each night at 8 o'clock. Tickets available exclusively at Stevens & Son Lloyd Center.
So you are the Christ, you're the great Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ Superstar. You must not miss this show.
We've got 26 now on the downside of that 9 o'clock hour in the evening time, and talking right now with Steve McNally, who called to offer best wishes. Steve, of course, does the all-nighter against yours truly on the station here in town. Steve?
Yeah, go ahead. Party going here tonight, and we're all listening to your show, and I would just like to say, first of all, congratulations for 10 great years in Portland radio with KISN, and the main 2 things I have to say, I want to get off here real quick because I want to get back and listen to your show and hear some of that music. I don't want to take any time out of that music, but 2 things I wish. One, or for 2 reasons I wish one thing, rather, that you get on another shift so you wouldn't be competing with me. And second of all, that way I can listen to your show. It's been great. It's been a great 10 years. I'm looking forward to 10 more years, even if we are bumping heads a little bit.
Okay, thank you very much, Steve. Appreciate those very fine words from you. And thanks a lot for calling down. Steve McNally from KWJJ Radio called to offer his congratulations, which I very much appreciate. Let's jump back in the era a little bit. Remember Perry Como? Oh, Kokomo.
Kokomo, 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 Kokomo.
Oh, talk to me, baby, whisper in my ear. Talk to me, baby, whisper in my ear. Come a little closer, don't have no fear. Don't you know I love you so? Don't you know I love you so? Well, holla, hey, Kokomo. Heard what you told me, heard what you said. Heard what you told me, heard what you said. Don't you worry, my pretty, don't lose my head. There's dimples on her elbows, dimples on her knees. There's dimples on her elbows, dimples on her knees. She thrills and thrills me just a little squeeze. Don't you know, Kokomo, that I love you so? Talk, talk, talk to me, baby, whisper in my ear. Oh, talk to me, baby, whisper in my ear. Come a little closer, don't you have no fear. Don't you know I love you so? Don't you know I love you so? When I holler, hey, hey, Kokomo, 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 Kokomo. Don't you know I love you, Kokomo? Kokomo!
KC, Perry Como, Mr. Cool himself, and the old Gene and Eunice tune called Kokomo, Don't You Know That I Love You So. From the mighty 91 KISN, don't miss one glorious moment where we have 91 seconds per minute.
In the evening when the lights are low, you'll find good music on KISN Radio. So just listen
to KISN
in Portland, Vancouver. KISN
Vancouver.
Found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill. When I found you, the moon stood still on Blueberry Hill. But all of those vows we made are never to be. So we're apart. You thought of me still. For you were my thrill. Sweet melody, but all of those vows you made were only to be. So we're apart. You thought of me still. Oh, you were my thrill.
The old fat man himself, Fats Domino, and I found my thrill up there on Blueberry Hill, which is fine, you know, I suppose, if you're that way about blueberries. It's 26 now till that 10 o'clock hour, the evening time. You talk about, you know, nostalgic memories from out of the past, which we're going to be reliving right through the evening and through the wee hours of a morning both. And, of course, a lot of them will come probably a little bit more after midnight, after we get things kind of cleared up around here and straightened away. But how many can remember back to things like the old Ouija board, and when you used to sit around and play Chinese checkers, and the old Tiddlywinks game, and when you were back there in grade school, you know, tying the girls' pigtails together in school, and those little old Mexican jumping beans that used to hop around. Everybody used to sit around the table, marvel at them, say, oh, y'all wonder what makes that do that.
Open your ears and close your eyes, and you will have a big surprise.
Rebel's Car Stereo Centers put some rightness to your gift giving that's known only in Rebel country. All Rebel Car Stereo Centers throughout Oregon are having a pre-Christmas sale, so you buy the right gift for the right price at the greatest possible time.
Listen, thousands of tapes to choose from, only $4.99. All kinds of flavors of music, and all fully guaranteed for one complete year.
Check the red tags on some of Rebel's Car Stereo units for custom installation absolutely free. And be sure to ask about his Super Deluxe 8-track unit, only $37.77. It's on now. Rebel's gigantic pre-Christmas sale
at Rebel's Car Stereo, where if he sells it, you can be sure he guarantees it.
At And remember, sale lasts till 6 p.m. tomorrow. Go Rebels' newest location, the new Rebels Car Stereo Center at 4747 Northeast Union, next to Carlson Motors. And whatever you do, don't miss this one. Another colossal Shell grand opening. Hurry on out to Scotty Steele's all-new Shell service at Beaverton for free surprises for all. Register for the free drawing of your Christmas turkey, 15 to be given away. Get soft drinks and mixers with a minimum 8-gallon of gasoline purchase. Don't miss it. Scotty Steele's new Shell service grand opening, 14545 Southwest Tualatin Valley Highway in Beaverton.
It's time to take one on the Night Watch Show with Blues Spectacular. Now, here 'tis the top-selling blues record of the week.
Back then it was, too. BB Blues Boy King. I got a sweet little angel.
Got a sweet little angel. I love the way she spreads her wings. Yes, got a sweet little angel. I love the way she spreads her wings. When you spread the wings around me, I guess joy and everything. I asked my baby for a nickel, and she gave me a $20 bill. And she gave me a $20 bill. Yes, you know, I asked her for a little drink of liquor, and she gave me a whiskey still.
BB Blues Boy King got a sweet little angel, and I love the way she spreads her wings. Now, 20 on the upside of 10 in the evening.
She's hinting again.
You mean?
Yes, she wants us to do the Christmas shopping bit at JJ's Jeans.
Well, what are you stalling for?
To find out what she'll say next.
What she'll say is coordinates at JJ's Jeans, where Unisex is alive and unloading tons of the newest styles in Brentwood tops and sweaters just in time for the holidays. Beautiful new Brentwood sweaters in all the wild shades, wild patterns and stripes in knit tops and Wallace Berries. Brentwood skinny knit tops to coordinate with our large selection of wild flares, all for going together. And great for Christmas giving at JJ's Jeans, Mall 205 in Portland, Tower Mall in Vancouver, on Canyon Road in Beaverton, and Lancaster Mall in Salem, open 7 days a week.
By the way, I'd like to take the opportunity also to thank John Christie for giving up 3 minutes of his, or rather 3 hours of his show this evening, which I knew broke his heart tremendously. You know, talking about John Christie, he's one of these extremely wealthy type fellows. You know, he has an unlisted amplifier for his stereo.
Cool summer sounds. Cool summer sounds. Yours truly, KISN Radio.
What could be better than listening to a great summer sound in the middle of a winter when it's pouring down rain and blowing out there and blowing the breeze, blowing through the trees?
He's finally coming. Lee Michaels. Sunday night, December 12th. This is a big one. Crowbar and the incredible Lee Michaels in dance and concert at the Old and Funky Springers Ballroom. 2 shows, 7 and 10. Get your tickets early.
Oh, do you know what I mean? Can I get on with it?
Head west. Lee Michaels and Crowbar, Sunday night, December 12th at Springers Ballroom. Tickets, Environmental Furniture, Music, Millennium Brothers General Store in Beaverton. Sunday, Springers, Lee Michaels. Be there.
Environmental Furniture. Unusual gift items. Come on over and see our imported tapestry, bedspreads, oriental rugs, and swinging hammocks. Modern lighting pieces, air furniture, and 4-channel stereo systems. And now, Environmental Furniture, downtown at 3rd and Main. Deluxe unbreakable waterbed. Complete set cost you over $200 anywhere else. Complete raised walnut finished frame, mattress, liner, and pad, only $98. Sleep in contoured comfort on this quality bedroom set, only $98. Environmental Furniture. Furniture for your living environment. Downtown at 3rd and Main. Drop on by. You'll be surprised.
Remember, you're taking the 10-year anniversary of a Night Watch gig, and we're doing it a little bit earlier this evening and going from 9 this evening until about 3, maybe 4 o'clock this morning, possibly. Depends on how many of the groovy sounds. We've still got about 5.5 cases of music left to be heard up in our big Night Watch party, so we want you to stick around. We'll be going clear back to the year of 1950, 51, 52, 53, 54, and mixing them all up all morning long, so you're bound to hear some of your groovies. Up to 1957. Everly Sisters. Oh, yeah?
Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. We've both been sound asleep. Wake up, little Susie, and weep. The movie's over, it's 4 o'clock, and we're in trouble deep. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, what are we gonna tell your mama? What are we gonna tell your pop? What am I gonna tell our friends when they say, ooh la la, wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, I told your mama that you'd be in by 10. Well, Susie, baby, looks like we goofed again. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. We gotta go home. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. The movie wasn't so hot, it didn't have much of a plot. We fell asleep, our goose has cooked, our reputation he shot. Wake up, little Susie, wake up, little Susie. Well, what are we gonna tell your mama? What are we gonna tell your pop? What are we gonna tell our friends when they say, ooh la la, wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie.
Everly Brothers down in Phil. Wake up, little Susie. Now wake up, 16 on the upside of a 10 o'clock hour in the evening.
The year 1832, the place Oregon City. A dynamite blast opening the falls of the Willamette River, setting in motion the state's first water power system and establishing a future site for the first paper mill on the Pacific coast. In 1844, Oregon City became the first incorporated community west of the Rocky Mountains. 6 years later, the first federal court and land office on the West Coast was established in Oregon City. And it was here on February 1, 1850, the first official plat of the city of San Francisco was recorded. Oregon City, a tradition of historical firsts. And today, Merle McKee Pontiac of Oregon City, with its long-time tradition of helpful sales and service people, has become first with more people looking for a better buy in new Pontiacs and GMC trucks. So this year, be first with a 1972 Pontiac or GMC truck. by thinking first of Merle McKee Pontiac in Oregon City.
As we groove through the wee hours of the morning and the evening time too, old Pattee on the horn taking care of plenty fine business. And, not telling really tales out of school, but it's amazing, a lot of people how they figure because, playing the older music on the air, they figure, well, he must be up, 40, 50 years old or something like that. Really, it's amazing the story that goes along with that because I've often heard myself referred to as, well, that older fella that does the Nightwatch show and everything. Because really, 10 years ago, in 1961, when I first started with KISN, I can remember when I first walked into the general manager's office and, filled out an application for the job. And he gave me kind of a strange look, because my mommy had to bring me down there. I wasn't old enough to drive. And I remember, our general manager, Steve Shepard, looking at me and saying,
"My goodness, an 11-year-old disc jockey. It's amazing."
Remember Ray Anthony? Big theme from the Boob Tube series of the same name. Old Pete Gunn. Anthony and the old Johnny Mercer and, of course, Hank Mancini composition, the thing called Peter Got It. 12 minutes down the upside of a 10 o'clock hour of the meeting. Don't forget, every morning on weekdays from 6 to 9 each morning, your rural reforestation project. Your sapling of the morning, Michael Bryan.
Radio 91, KISN Radio, KISN Radio.
Up in the morning and out to school.
Chuck Berry.
The teacher is teaching the golden rule. American history and practical math. You study them hard and hoping to pass. Working your fingers right down to the bone. The guy behind you won't leave you alone. Ring, ring goes the bell. The cook in the lunchroom's ready to sell. You're lucky if you can find a seat. You're fortunate if you have time to eat. Back in the classroom, open your books. Keep it, the teacher don't know how mean she looks. Soon as 3 o'clock rolls around, you finally lay your burden down. Close up your books, get out of your seat. Down the halls and into the street. Up to the corner and round the bend. Right to the juke joint you go in. Drop the coin right into the slot. You gotta hear something that's really hot. With the one you love, you're making romance. All day long you've been wanting to dance. Feeling the music from head to toe. Round and round and round you go. head to toe. Round and round and round you go. Hail, hail, rock and roll. Deliver me from the days of old. Long live rock and roll. The beat of the drums loud and bold. Rock, rock, rock and roll. Feeling is there, body and soul.
That's one of the three men that helped start it all, Mr. Chuck Berry, along with Bill Haley in the comments, and of course Elvis. All three of them got together and started the whole ball rolling. It's got 9 minutes now on the upside of that 10 o'clock hour, Dave.
Hits are now, and Whitefront has the hits. Top-selling LPs at New Fleetwood Mac album. Future Games is on sale for only $2.84. Future Games is a new departure for Fleetwood Mac. A new sound with elements of the old. It works. Check it out. Reprise makes it, and it's just $2.84 right now. Also at Whitefront, another chance to save on the exciting album by Tower of Power, East Bay, Greece. A top seller for months. You can't afford to miss it at rock bottom price of just $2.84. Save 2 on Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits Volume 2. A 2 LP set priced at only $4.17. Plus Boss Skaggs and Band selling for just $2.94. That's at Whitefront. Number 1 on the West Coast in records and tapes.
This is KISN, Constant Information. The Soviet Union, early Sunday morning, New York Times, used its veto at the UN Security Council. The Soviets killed a U.S. move to get the Security Council to demand India and Pakistan stop their undeclared war and return to their own frontiers. In the lengthy debate that started Saturday afternoon, the Soviets have consistently taken a pro-India stand. The veto from Moscow apparently shows this was a vain hope. The focus shifted to the air in the undeclared India-Pakistan war. A correspondent reports 6 raids by Indian planes in Karachi, West Pakistan. In East Pakistan, unconfirmed reports that Indian troops are nearing the capital. Opposition has arisen to the U.S. plan to order the ceasefire in the India-Pakistan conflict. In other news, the death toll is now up to 14 in that explosion at a pub in a Catholic area of Belfast. The British Army speculates the bombing was unintentional. The explosives apparently were stored at the pub and went off prematurely. Another 2,500 South Vietnamese troops have moved into Cambodia to supplement the 35,000-man South Vietnamese offensive started last month. Spokesmen say the new drive began on Wednesday. And finally, at the top of the sports scene tonight, the Beaverton JCs upset the KISN Tanglefoot Wranglers in a game of donkey basketball. The score 12-10. The smart money was on the donkeys. Overcast, showers, 42 degrees. Bill Howlett, KISN News when it counts.
Bill Duggan and the Cowboy, a thing called Honky Tonk Part 2. It's 4 minutes now on the upside of that 10 o'clock hour in the evening time, and I'm going to tell you right now that you'd better keep on listening to this Night Watch anniversary show throughout this evening and the morning. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn you into a 45 RPM record, bring you on down here in the studio and play you to death.
A fully Italian jazz pianist, a Chinese restaurant serving great American food. That's an evening for you at Ricochet Charlie's. Funny man Al DeVito, jazz pianist, plays for your listening and dancing fun while you eat the best Chinese and American food in Chinatown. DeVito does his thing Tuesday through Saturday from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m., so do your thing, including having your office party at Ricochet Charlie's. You'll find the greatest banquet facilities are at Northwest 4th and Davis in Chinatown, downtown. Get it? Ricochet Charlie's.
This is Chuck Foster of the Kidney Association of Oregon asking you to send in your Betty Crocker coupons by December 15 to KO, Box 129, Beaverton. These coupons will help get kidney machines for victims of kidney failure. And remember, the Kidney Association of Oregon and KISN care when it counts.
Female outcasts whose illegal ways are absolutely legal can be seen in the revealing movie Dirty Dolls of Kathmandu. In this strange story, freedom replaces fear. Pleasure runs wild. Dirty Dolls of Kathmandu. On the same program, the true, the only, the original Kama Sutra, playing to restricted audiences in Europe, is now free to be shown in the United States. Dirty Dolls of Kathmandu and Kama Sutra are restricted due to R ratings. See them both at the Orpheum and the Foster Road Drive-In.
Remember Jackie Wilson? Yeah, loading the teardrops.
My heart is crying, crying. Lonely teardrops. My pillow never dry. Lonely teardrops. Come home, come home. Just say you will, say you will. Crying, crying, lonely teardrops. My pillow never dry. Lonely teardrops. Come home, come home. Just say you will, say you will. Teardrops. Come home, come home. Just say you will, say you will. Say you will. Hey, say it right now, baby. Come on. Say that you.
KISN Vancouver.
Live and in color. The Pattee Show from 1991. Get set for the hullabaloo. Put on the happy sound.
Alrighty, everybody, 10 o'clock in the evening time. We're in the middle of that big 10-year anniversary show, and of course, we're going to be swinging right along until about 7 o'clock in the morning. However, the anniversary show will go until about 3 o'clock, maybe 4, never can tell. Still got about 6 cases of music left to be heard up. Make it 5. They just put all the empties over there in the corner. We're going to swing for you through the wee hours of the morning and the evening time, too. Old Pattee from Radio U. On the Mighty 91, where you get a lot to like. On KISN. Let's swing! Get it! Woo! Pick it, brother. That's got it. Hey, that's a bit of all right. So you hang in now till about 3 o'clock in the morning. Help old Pattee celebrate this big Night Watch anniversary gig. All right, as we jump back to the year of 1955 and the original version off a 78 record from Smiley Lewis. I hear you knocking. Smiley Lewis taking you all the way back to the groovy year of 1955, the original version of I Hear You Knockin', baby.
White Front's record and tape prices are rock bottom. Check these holiday weekend specials. Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits Volume 2, a deluxe 2 LP set is on sale at White Front for just $4.17. Think that says it all? Listen to the titles. Lay, Lady, Lay. Don't think twice. A hard rain's gonna fall. All along the watchtower. I'll be your baby tonight. All I really want to do, plus lots more.
Lay, lady, lay. Lay across my big breast bed.
Also included are songs never before released by Dylan, like If Not For You, I Shall Be Released, Mighty Quinn, and Watching the River Flow. A Columbia 2 LP set, $4.17 at White Front.
But don't think twice, it's all right.
Also at White Front, Boss Skaggs and Band brings you the second smash Columbia release by a San Francisco favorite. Pick up on Flames of Love and Running Blue. It's a winner. Boss Skaggs and Band at the rock bottom price of $2.94. Also featured Our Fleetwood Mac's Future Games and the hit LP by Tower of Power, just $2.84. That's at White Front, #1 on the West Coast in records and tapes.
You know, there's going to be another meeting here again this Wednesday. This is our regular weekly disc jockey meeting. See, we have them every Wednesday. And I'll tell you a little bit about our weekly DJ meetings, you see. First of all, the boss gets up, Spee, and he speaks vociferously and says, absolutely nothing, but extremely sternly. And then nobody listens, followed by everybody disagreeing. That's a little idea of what it is on Wednesday.
Radio 91. KISN Radio.
Man, that guy hits high notes on that trumpet that Tony Bennett couldn't reach with a stepladder.
This Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Mount Hood Community College is presenting their 3rd annual Scrooge Lives, a student art fair. There will be unique Christmas gifts on sale between 9 a.m. and 10 p.m. This is Bob Isley asking you to remember that Mount Hood Community College and KISN care when it counts.
Here's one that'll take you back many years to the ballad era. Doris Day, Secret Love.
Once I had a secret love that lived within the heart of me. All too soon my secret love became impatient to be free. So I told a friendly star the way that dreamers often do. Just how wonderful you are, and why I'm so in love with you. Secret love's no secrets anymore. Secret love's no secrets anymore.
Beautiful ballad sounds from out of the past. Little Doris Day, Doty Day, they used to call her, and a thing called Secret Love. A 10 down the downside of the hour, same in the evening time.
Rebel Country gets it on. for another fantastic sale. One and only of its kind pre-Christmas sale you can't afford to miss.
Gift givers, gift getters.
Put this on your list. On sale right now at all Rebels Car Stereo Centers. Our Super Deluxe 8-track units, only $37.77.
Only $37.77. You heard it, just $37.77.
You get tapes, thousands to choose, only $4.99, and all fully guaranteed 1 complete year. Be watching too. The Rebel Stereo tape units.
Because those bearing the infamous red tag include custom installation absolutely free.
Hurry to Rebel Country now for Christmas gifts at fantastic discounts during the Rebels pre-Christmas discount sale. That's Rebels Car Stereo Center, the largest car stereo dealer west of the Mississippi.
Where if he sells it, you can be sure he guarantees it.
Sale lasts till 6 p.m. tomorrow. Go Rebels' newest location, the new Rebels Car Stereo Center at 4747 Northeast Union Avenue next to Carlston Motors at 12 down the downside of that 10 o'clock hour in the morning. And old preacher Pattee on the scene preaching the gospel of good, fine, swinging sounds from the pulpit of 91, baby, right on through the evening and the wee hours of the morning. And you know, with all the space technology that's going on today, you know, we've had space saucers come and land here in the United States. That's true. Don't ever put it down, because it do happen. Because I remember a long time, I was standing out in the woods, and this little space saucer, man, it come winging its way in from out in the infinite, see, out there in the Etheric, just slicing it with all them jet engines. And it landed out there in a little clearing by the woods, see? And this happy little spaceman, it jump out of the car, you know, cut off its prospective little magnetic field. And these little spacemen, man, they're about 3 feet tall, not with a kind of weird-looking little dude, man. They hop out of that spaceship, and they're just out there running around, looking under leaves, looking under stones. This other little spaceman, he turned the other way and said, "Hey, man," he said, "hey, what are we looking for?" And the other would turn at him, look at him just as serious. He said, "Little bitty women."
Well, I saw the thing coming out of the sky. It had a one long horn and one big eye. I commenced to shaking and I said, "Ooh-wee, it looks like a purple people eater to me." It was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater.
One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater.
A one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater sure looks strange to me.
One-eyed.
Really came down to earth and he lit in a tree. I said, "Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me." I heard him say in a voice so gruff,
"I wouldn't eat you 'cause you're so tough."
it was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater.
One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater.
One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater sure looks strange to me.
One horn.
I said, "Mr. Purple People Eater, what's your line?" He said, "Eating purple people and it sure is fine. But that's not the reason that I came to land.
I want to get a job in a rock and roll band."
Well, bless my soul, rock and roll, flying purple people eater, pigeon-toed, undergrowth, flying purple people eater.
He wears short shorts.
Friendly little people eater, what a sight to see. And then he swung from the tree and he lit on the ground and he started to rock, really rocking around. It was a crazy ditty with a swinging tune.
Sing a bop bop a boop a lop a loom bam boom.
Well, bless my soul, rock and roll, flying purple people eater, pigeon-toed, undergrowth, flying purple people eater.
I like short shorts.
Flying purple people eater, what a sight to see.
Purple people.
Well, he went on his way and then what do you know? I saw him last night on a TV show. He was blowing it out, really knocking them dead, playing rock and roll music through the horn in his head.
Old Shep Woolley, the Purple People Eater, taking you back 15 now past the 10 o'clock hour, the evening time. And, of course, you know, everybody nowadays talking about love, baby. And they say, you know, when you get too old, you don't believe in love. That's not true, because I believe in love, dear hearts, but I don't mean the kind of love when a 19-year-old boy kisses an 18-year-old girl, because that isn't love. That's compulsion. But when that same 19-year-old boy kisses a 48-year-old woman, woo, dear hearts, that's love.
90 wonderful KISN Radio.
This is KISN Constant Information. The Soviet Union used its Security Council veto early Sunday to kill a U.S. plan calling for a ceasefire and mutual troop withdrawals between India and Pakistan. Instead, the Soviets urged a political settlement between Pakistan and rebel forces in East Pakistan. The U.S. plan had passed on an 11-2 vote, Poland joining Russia in opposing. France and Syria abstained. After the veto, smaller nations then suggested that just a ceasefire be agreed to. India claims to have knocked out much of the Pakistani Air Force in the first day of serious fighting. Pakistani radio claimed its ground force moved some 12 miles into Indian-occupied Kashmir, cause of an earlier war between the two nations. 14 persons are reported dead in an explosion at a Belfast pub. Authorities believe the bomb blast was an accident, that the explosive had been stored there to be picked up by the IRA. 2 men have drowned in the Alsea River near Waldport when their boat capsized as they were fishing. The bodies of the 2 men have not yet been found. They are identified as 19-year-old Richard Allen Barnett of Eugene and 25-year-old William Harry Moyle of Junction City. The Lincoln County Sheriff's Office says 2 other men managed to make it to safety in the mishap, but their names not presently available. A suit asking damages of more than $165,000 have been filed in Portland Circuit Court by attorneys for the estate of Jerry Cleveland Burke. The suit charges negligence in the death of Burke last spring at Rocky Butte Jail. He died April 27th while undergoing induction into the experimental Oregon methadone blockade program prior to parole on a 5-year suspended sentence. Overcast, showers, 42 degrees. Bill Howlett, KISN News, when it counts.
Out and Scooby-Doo-Dow. That's the sound, of course, of one Ralph Martiri in the original version of Skokion, as we call 20 down the downside of a 10 o'clock hour in the evening time.
Friendly feelings, friendly feelings. Hope they're happening to you. 'Cause when they do, those friendly feelings make you happy.
It's a real thing. Like friendly thing. It's a real thing. Coca-Cola. It's a real thing. Like
Friendly feelings, Coca-Cola, and the fortunes.
It's Airy by John Denver, and it's on RCA. Normally listed at $5.98, but available now at Payless. Only $3.67. Fly with John Denver.
I am the eagle. I live in high country, in rocky cathedrals that reach to the sky.
John Denver's new album, Airy, available now at Payless Record Departments.
All of my memories lay in the life of the highway.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you.
Christmas by Elvis, the king of rock and roll. It's a Camden release, and you can buy it anywhere else for $1.98. But now at Payless Record Departments, only $1.27. Payless, Eastside, and in Beaverton.
All righty, what do you say we make it with the weather and find out what's happening with that courtesy weathercast at about 21 past Doodles Weaver? If you're all ready with them bongos, man, go. Rain tonight, periods of rain on Sunday, changing to showers. Lows tonight 40 and Sunday night 35 to 40, high in the upper 40s. Southerly winds 15 miles per hour with gusts to 30 through Sunday. Yeah, that's got it now.
Stand by for the time and temperature from KISN Radio. Go!
22 Kiss and Swing at wonderful fall fun time, minutes past 10.
Check.
About 42 degrees outside.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's the time and the temperature too from KISN Radio.
Woo! You've been years since I've used that one, boy. You can get tripped up real easy close to it. Hey, this one coming up goes way back into the early 50s. This one I want to spend especially for two very, very wonderful and two very close friends of mine, Joe and Shirley Penn, who are down listening on board their boat, the Joshua, this evening. This was an old K-Star tune. I think it's very representative. Them going through life side by side.
Maybe we're ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song side by side. Don't know what's coming tomorrow. Maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel the road, sharing our load side by side. Through all kinds of weather, what if the sky should fall? Just as long as we're together, it doesn't matter at all. Well, they've all had the quarrels and parted. We'll be the same as we started, just traveling along, singing our song side by side. See that sun in the morning peeking over the hill. I'll bet you're sure it always has, and it always will. Well, that's how I feel about someone, and somebody feels about me. We're sure in love with each other, and that's the way it's gonna be. Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money. Maybe we're ragged and we're ragged and funny, but we'll travel side by side. Don't know what's coming tomorrow. Maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel, sharing our love side by side. Through all kinds of weather, what if the sky should fall? If the sky just as long as we're together, we'll be together. It really doesn't matter at all. Well, they've all had the quarrels and parted. We'll be the same as we started, just traveling along, side by side, side by
Space Star taking you back many years ago, and we'll travel through life together side by side. 26 now, the downside of that 10 o'clock hour, and Eve.
He's finally coming. Lee Michaels. Sunday night, December 12th. This is a big one. Crowbar and the incredible Lee Michaels in dance and concert at the Old and Funky Springers Ballroom. 2 shows, 7 and 10. Get your tickets early.
Oh, do you know what I mean? Can I get on with it?
Head west. Lee Michaels and Crowbar Sunday night, December 12th at Springers Ballroom. Tickets, Environmental Furniture, Music, Millennium Brothers General Store in Beaverton. Sunday, Springers, Lee Michaels. Be there.
Environmental Furniture. Unusual gift items. Come on over and see our imported tapestry, bedspreads, oriental rugs, and swinging hammocks. Modern lighting pieces, air furniture, and 4-channel stereo systems. And now, Environmental Furniture downtown at 3rd and Main. Deluxe unbreakable waterbed. Complete set cost you over $200 anywhere else. Complete raised walnut finished frame, mattress, liner, and pad only $98. Sleep in contoured comfort on this quality bedroom set only $98. Environmental Furniture. Furniture for your living environment. Downtown at 3rd and Main. Drop on by. You'll be surprised.
Hey, you know this now in its 11th consecutive year and more beautiful and alive than ever before. It's the KISN Carol Tree. The General Pants Company and KISN invite you to thrill to this magnificent glowing tree as it pulsates to the sound of music. Take your entire family and friends to the Western Forestry Center in Hoyt Park. See the KISN Carol Tree alive and living, sponsored by the General Pants Company. 27 down the downside of a 10 o'clock hour in the morning. You know, normally through the weekdays from 7 to midnight, you get a chance to hear a cat by the name of Ron Ugly Thompson. And starring old Ugly himself. And really, I mean, this guy is so ugly, man, he's suing his bathroom mirror for defamation of character.
Yours truly, KISN Radio.
Laverne Baker.
Jim Danny to the rescue. Jim Danny to the rescue. Jim Danny to the rescue. Go Jim Danny. Go Jim Danny. Jim Danny on a mountain top. 30,000 feet drop. Spider lady on a runaway horse. Aha, that's right, of course. Jim Danny to the rescue. Go Jim Danny. Go Jim Danny. Jim Danny met a girl named Sue. She was feeling a kind of blue. Jim Danny is the kind of guy never like to see a little girl cry. Jim Danny to the rescue. Go Jim Danny. Go Jim Danny. Jim Danny to the rescue. Jim Danny to the rescue. Jim Danny to the rescue. Go Jim Danny. Go! Jim Danny in a submarine got a message from a mermaid queen. She was hanging from a fishing line. Jim Danny didn't waste no time. Jim Danny to the rescue. Go Jim Danny. Go Jim Danny. Jim Danny wanted to go to Maine. Got a ticket on a DC plane. Jim Danny didn't need no suit. He was hip for hand and ready to boot. Jim Danny to the rescue. Go Jim Danny. Go Jim Danny. Go, go, go. Jim Danny. Go, go, go. Jim Danny. Go, go, go. Jim Danny. Go on, Jim Danny. Jim Danny, go.
Jim Danny, go! Laverne Baker, Jim Danny to the rescue. 42 degrees outside. No, Preacher Pattee on the scene, preaching the gospel of good, fine, swinging sounds from the pulpit of 91 man right on up till about 7 o'clock this morning. You know, a guy came up to me a long time ago and said, Pattee, say, you know, man, you said you could make $1 million being a preacher. Now, dear hearts, what in the world would a preacher spend it on?
KISN.
Vancouver. Coming up a few years now, Bobby Darin.
Oh, the shark, babe, has such teeth, dear, and it shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has old Maggie Heath, babe, and it keeps it out of sight. You know when that shark bites with his teeth, baby, scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves, though, wears old Maggie Heath, baby, so there's never a trace of red. Now on the sidewalk, ooh, Sunday morning, lies a body just oozing life. And someone sneaking round the corner. Could that someone be Mac the Knife? There's a tugboat down by the river, don't you know, where a cement bag just drooping on down. Oh, that cement is just, it's there for the weight to dare. 5 will get you 10 old Mackies back in town. Don't you hear about Louis Miller? He disappeared, babe, after drawing out all his hard-earned cash. And now Maggie Heath spins just like a sailor. Could it be our boy's done something rash? Jenny Diver, ho, ho, yeah, Sugie Tawdry, ooh, Miss Lotta Lenya, and old Lucy Brown. Oh, the line forms on the right, babe. Now that Maggie's back in town, I said, Jenny Diver, whoa, Sugie Tawdry, look out to Miss Lotta Lenya and old Lucy Brown. Yes, that line forms on the right, babe. Not that Maggie's
where?
Back in town. Look out, old Maggie is back.
Yeah, man, look out, old Mac is back. He had to go 12 weeks for finger snapping lessons before he could complete the recording of that one. Bobby Darin, back tonight, 26 now on the upside, of course, of that 11 o'clock hour, the evening time. Don't miss this one, another colossal Shell grand opening. Hurry on out to Scotty Steele's all-new Shell service in Beaverton for free surprises for all. Register for the free drawing of your Christmas turkey. 15 to be given away. Get soft drinks and mixers with a minimum 8-gallon gasoline purchase. Don't miss it. Scotty Steele's new Shell service grand opening, 14545 Southwest Walton Valley Highway in Beaverton. In fact, they're digging the Night Watch show right now, and they're digging all those oldies but goldies.
Juliet. Juliet.
Romeo? Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
I'm sitting on my trusty steed with the transistor set tuned to the Pattee show. What else?
Wow, crazy, man. Like I mean move over.
Hey, that's enough of that. It's supposed to be the show where there's no horsing around going on, remember?
Couldn't keep to the middle of the road. Found a river and I followed where it flowed. And it took me to Big Sur and the things that I prefer, far away from the middle of the road. Came to Big Sur, breathing in the sea. Big Sur, clean and flowing free, and the Big Sur is where I want to be.
A lot of people have been looking for something different to smoke. Some of them have found Big Sur. Big Sur is a little cigar with a good, clean taste that's easy to get into, and that's pretty hard to find anywhere else.
Big Sur, clean and flowing free, and the Big Sur is where I want to be.
Big Sur, the little cigar that's easy to get into.
42 degrees outside. Hey, who can remember back in things like those little magnetic dogs you used to put on the table and they used to attract one another and go out hunting for spooks in a haunted house? You knew doggone good and well there were spooks inside that house, man. An old Flash Gordon on the radio, and you remember when you used to be waiting for the buzzer to ring in the morning for school and you were batting a tennis ball against the wall, and they called it handball at that time. The old potbelly stoves, and you used to run down to the corner store, pick up a little old package of bazooka bubble gum, man, just to, and the double bubble gum as well, just to look at those little comic characters inside.
Wonderful KISN Radio.
This will take you back a few years. Percy Faith. Faith and the band, a thing called Delicato, with that old harpsichord going away in the background. 21 now on the upside of your 11 o'clock hour, the evening time, 42 degrees outside, and old Pattee in the middle of that big 10-year Night Watch gig anniversary show. Be 10 long years of doing the all-nighter, so we decided to celebrate it and get a little early start this evening, 9 in the evening, go till about 3 in the morning, and shortly after midnight, we'll have things pretty well cleared up and get into a few other little things that we'd also planned on. And, we've been talking from time to time about, some of the disc jockeys around Mighty 91, and also failed to mention, too, Tom Michaels, our program director. Tom is the sedate one on the staff, quiet, he plays bridge. Had a great bridge party going the other night until the cops looked under the bridge.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly and decorate the men and boys on your gift list with Levi's jeans and slacks from JJ's Jeans. Decorating isn't limited to trees. It includes the men in your life as well. And there's no better way to start than from the ankles up with a pair of Levi's. Why not try ornaments like brushed denim jeans, corduroy bell-bottoms, or some knit slacks? Much better than tinsel. When you're doing your holiday decorating, make it last the year round. Get to any one of JJ's Jeans' 4 stores for Levi's.
Yours truly, KISN Radio.
Remember Danny and the Juniors?
Chicken at the hop, do the dance sensations that are sweeping the nation at the hop. Let's go to the hop, let's go to the hop, oh baby, let's go to the hop, oh baby, let's go to the hop. Come on, let's go to the hop. Well, you can swing it, you can groove it, you can really start to move it at the hop.
And at the hop at 17 down the upside of the 11 o'clock hour in the evening time. And, of course, we're swinging right along Springfield, USA, till about that dawning hour of 3 o'clock in the morning time, where you travel down the Boulevard of Stars with your old musicologist in residence. 42 degrees outside, and old Pattee putting the happenings on you. You know, talking about some of the things that happen, you know, from time to time with all the big airplane things. It's fun to watch, you know, with some of the hijacks. As long as nobody gets hurt and you know, nobody really gets seriously threatened. But I remember one time that this guy, you know, he came right out and he got on a plane. You know, he's scared of them. Just scared to death of them planes, you know. And he gets up there and the engine goes and it flames and coughs. And, of course, this cat sitting there by the window, man, he knows something about welding. He knows that blue flame's going to eat a hole through that wing and it's going to fall off, sure as the dickens. So he goes right to the deity at hand. He said, Lord, he said, just get this plane back down on the ground. I'll give you half of everything I own. Plane levels out just as smooth and nice, makes a beautiful landing, and he hops off smiling like into a possum. And right behind him, boy, comes a preacher. Says, oh, my good man, I heard what you said on that plane, and I know you're going to start right now. I heard you say that you're going to give everything, half of everything that you own to the Lord, and I know you're going to start it out right now. And the guy just looked at him as serious as could be. He said, nope, I made a better deal. Preacher said, you what? He said, yep. Told him if I ever get back on another one, he can have it all.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly and decorate the men and boys on your gift list with Levi's jeans and slacks from JJ's Jeans. Decorating isn't limited to trees. It includes the men in your life as well. And there's no better way to start than from the ankles up with a pair of Levi's. Why not try ornaments like brushed denim jeans, corduroy bell-bottoms, or some knit slacks? Much better than tinsel. When you're doing your holiday decorating, make it last the year round. Get to any one of JJ's Jeans' 4 stores for Levi's.
It's time to take one on the Night Watch Show with Blues Spectacular. Now, here 'tis the top-selling blues record of the week.
I got some booze in the bottle.
Brothers. Got some booze in the bottle, baby. Got the stopper right here in my hand. It's 11 down the upside of the hour, same in the evening time.
Imagine you, a non-skier, now a skier, riding the chairlift to the very top of snow-covered Mount Hood, drinking from your Bota bag, digging the breathtaking beauty of the billowing clouds that meet the mountaintop. You're on top of the world. How can you get there? The KISN Headway. The KISN Headway Ski School is the graduated length method whereby you spend the first day on 4-foot skis. Then in only 4 weekends, that's a total of 8 lessons in just 4 skiing days, you're skiing like a pro. Carefree, in complete control, ready for full-length conventional skis and having fun. Cool it at Timberline, where just $60 includes 8 lessons, 4 all-day lift tickets, 4 days rental equipment with everything you'll need but warm clothes. Plus, you'll get a bonus of an all-day free lift ticket for skiing at Timberline. Hurry! Enrollment is limited by the availability of the equipment. Cool it at Timberline. Sign up for the KISN Headway Ski School.
And, of course, in a ski school like that, you can always make some groovy people. Of course, the fastest way I know to meet new people is to go out on a golf course and pick up the wrong ball.
Is there anybody here who does not want to listen to the Pattee show?
I don't.
Now, is there anyone here who doesn't like the Pattee show?
Yours truly, KISN Radio. Would like to ask you, do you remember this KISN classic?
I'll remember it well, I do, from 1957. Johnny Mathis.
Chances are, 'cause I wear a silly grin the moment you come into view. Chances are you think that I'm in love with you. Just because my composure sort of slips the moment that your lips meet mine. Chances are you think my heart's your Valentine. In the magic of moonlight, when I sigh, hold me close, dear. Chances are you believe the stars that fill the skies are in my eyes. Guess you feel you'll always be the one and only one for me. And if you think you could, well, chances are your chances are awfully good. Chances are you believe the stars that fill the skies are in my eyes. Guess you feel you'll always be the one and only one for me. And if you think you could, well, chances are your chances are awfully good. The chances are your chances are awfully good.
beautiful ballad sounds of one Johnny Mathis, and chances are 7 down the upside of the 11 o'clock hour in the evening time. 42 very windy degrees outside. My word, I believe it is blown a bit out there as we groove right up till about that 3 o'clock hour of the big 10-year Night Watch anniversary show. You know, I don't know how many of you follow, newspaper stories and things like that, but, they finally completed that huge electronic brain that they've been working on in Portland town for years. It took them 20 years to build. They started 20 years ago working on this, and they finally completed it. The thing is 2 stories high. It's over a block long. It carries 3,000 transistors in it, 7,000 miles of memory tape, and everything, is just humming along beautifully. And, of course, all of the top-ranking scientists in the world are, getting together and huddled around it to ask that brain its first question. And they want to pick an, extremely hard one to really test it out. So they ask it, is there really a God? And they feed it to the brain, and wheels begin to turn, and tubes pulsate, and counters click, and 3 words appear on the answer tape, baby. Say, there is now.
Will you get off for
And on a ding dong, a lang, a lang, a lang, boom, ba-do, 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 ba-do.
Oh, life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again, shaboom, and hoping we'll meet again. Oh, life could be a dream if only all my precious plans would come true. If you would let me spend my whole life loving you, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Now every time I look at you, something is on my mind. If you do what I want you to, baby, we'd be so fine. Oh, life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Shaboom, shaboom, ya-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, shaboom, shaboom, ya-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, shaboom, shaboom, ya-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, shaboom. Shaboom, shaboom, ya-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, shaboom, shaboom, ya-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, shaboom, shaboom, ya-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, shaboom. Every time I look at you, something is on my mind. If you do what I want you to, baby, we'd be so fine. Life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love,
life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Hello, hello again, shaboom, and hoping we'll meet again, boom, shaboom.
And on it ding dong, a lang, a lang, a lang, shaboom, ba-do, 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 ba-ba. Life could be a dream.
Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream if only all my precious plans would come true. If you would let me spend my whole life loving you,
life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Do-you, shaboom, shaboom. Do-you, shaboom, shaboom. Do-you, shaboom, shaboom. Sweetheart!
Oh, yeah, I haven't heard anything like that since I first punched a hole in a pizza and played it at 33 1/3.
Hits are now, and Whitefront has the hits. Top-selling LPs at Rock Fleetwood Mac album. Future Games is on sale for only $2.84. Future Games is a new departure for Fleetwood Mac. A new sound with elements of the old. It works. Check it out. Reprise makes it, and it's just $2.84 right now. Also at Whitefront, another chance to save on the exciting album by Tower of Power, East Bay, Greece. A top seller for months. You can't afford to miss it. At rock bottom price of just $2.84. Save 2 on Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits Volume 2. A 2 LP set priced at only $4.17. Plus Boss Skaggs and Band selling for just $2.94. That's at Whitefront. Number 1 on the West Coast in records and tapes.
This is KISN Constant Information. Indian Air Force officials say they have knocked out all but 3 of the fighter planes that Pakistan had stationed in East Pakistan. Pakistan admits losing 2 planes. On the ground, Indian troops and rebel troops are reported to have moved within 60 miles of Dhaka, East Pakistan's capital. Radio Pakistan reports its troops have made sizable and significant gains in the Kashmir region, source of a 1965 war with India. In the air, Pakistanis claim to have bombed Agra, the home of the world-famous Taj Mahal. The city is about 100 miles south of the Indian capital of New Delhi. No reports of damage at Agra, but 1 person was killed. A Red Cross worker said 14 persons were killed by a bomb blast in a Roman Catholic pub in Belfast tonight. Police say they believe an IRA man had left a suitcase of explosives to be passed on to another IRA member, and the explosives went off accidental. Officials of the Longshoremen Union and the Pacific Shippers met for 90 minutes today. The first session in 2 months. A Taft-Hartley injunction ended the dock workers' 100-day strike, but the dockers are free to strike again the day after Christmas. Democratic National Chairman Lawrence O'Brien expressed his anger over the president's successful fight against using tax money for campaign spending in 1972. O'Brien told a Rhode Island audience Mr. Nixon is trying to buy the White House. The Western Forestry and Conservation Association has approved a management plan which would permit some timber cutting in the French Peat area of Lane County. The association approved a resolution calling for implementation without delay of a plan by the former U.S. Secretary of the Agriculture, Clifford Hardin. Overcast, showers, 43 degrees. Bill Howlett, KISN News when it counts.
I touch your lips and all at once the sparks go flying. Those devil lips that know so well the art of lying. And though I see the danger, still the flame grows higher. I know I must surrender to your kiss of fire. Just like a torch you set the soul within me burning. I must go on along this road of no returning. And though it burns me and it turns me into ashes, my whole world crashes without your kiss of fire. I can't resist you. What good is there in trying? What good is there denying? You're all that I desire. Since first I kissed you, my heart was yours completely. If I'm a slave, then it's a slave I wanna be. Don't pity me. Don't pity me. Give me your lips, the lips you only let me borrow. Love me tonight and let the devil take tomorrow. I know that I must have your kiss, although it dooms me, though it consumes me, your kiss of fire. Since first I kissed you, my heart was yours completely. If I'm a slave, then it's a slave I wanna be. Don't pity me. Don't pity me. Give me your lips, the lips you only let me borrow. Love me tonight and let the devil take tomorrow. I know that I must have your kiss, although it dooms me, though it consumes me. Your kiss of
Georgia Gibbs, her nibs, Miss Georgia Gibbs. They used to call her the old kiss of fire. They used to call El Choclo. 2 minutes now.
A fully Italian jazz pianist, a Chinese restaurant serving great American food. That's an evening for you at Ricochet Charlie's. Funny man Al DeVito, jazz pianist, plays for your listening and dancing fun while you eat the best Chinese and American food in Chinatown. DeVito does his thing Tuesday through Saturday from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m., so do your thing, including having your office party at Ricochet Charlie's. You'll find the greatest banquet facilities are at Northwest 4th and Davis in Chinatown, downtown. Get it? Ricochet Charlie's.
He's finally coming. Lee Michaels. Sunday night, December 12th. This is a big one. Crowbar and the incredible Lee Michaels in dancing concert at the Old and Funky Springers Ballroom. 2 shows, 7 and 10. Get your tickets early.
Oh, do you know what I mean? Can I get on with it?
head west. Lee Michaels! And Crowbar, Sunday night, December 12th at Springer's Ballroom. Tickets, Environmental Furniture, Music, Millennium Brothers General Store in Beaverton. Sunday, Springer's Lee Michaels. Be there.
Environmental Furniture. Unusual gift items. Come on over and see our imported tapestry, bedspreads, oriental rugs, and swinging hammocks. Modern lighting pieces, air furniture, and 4-channel stereo systems. And now, Environmental Furniture, downtown at 3rd and Main. Deluxe unbreakable waterbed. Complete set cost you over $200 anywhere else. Complete raised walnut finished frame, mattress, liner, and pad, only $98. Sleep and contoured comfort on this quality bedroom set, only $98. Environmental Furniture. Furniture for your living environment. Downtown at 3rd and Main. Drop on by. You'll be surprised.
KISN
Vancouver.
Come into my heart, darling. We will never part. I need you, darling. So come go with me. Never give me a talk. Love me, darling. Come and go with me. Baby, I'm the sea. Darling. So come go with me. Come on, go with me. Come on, go with me.
Live and in color. The Pattee Show from 1991. Get set for the hullabaloo. Put on the happy sound.
Good evening, everybody, and of course, opening up hour number 3 now of the Night Watch gig, earlier than usual. And of course, we still have about 4 more cases of music left to be heard up till about 3, maybe 4 o'clock in the morning. Depends on how long it takes to finish all those cases of music, man. Can't let them go to waste, boy, whatever we do. But we're going to be swinging for you. We want you to hang around and dig all those groovy sounds from out of the past, back in the 50s era. You'll hear some of your favorites. Of course, we can't get them all in because time don't allow it. Hit it now. Yeah. Let me hear you. Work it. From KISN, where music is our business. And let me tell you, baby, business is very, very good. Because you always remember, day and night, the music's right on KISN as we jump back into the 50s era. And, of course, this next one coming up was originally written and made popular by a guy by the name of Jimmy Forrest originally. A few years later, a guy by the name of Buddy Morrow come along and capitalized on it. Night Train. band sound and bone work of one Buddy Morrow on a thing called Night Train at 11 past the hour of same in the evening time.
This Christmas, give the unforgettable gift, a special gift certificate for 2 fun-filled days and 1 wonderful night at the Dunes Oceanfront Resort in Lincoln City, Oregon. This Dunes holiday can be used any time of the year, and the recipients of this great gift idea will remember your thoughtfulness every delightful minute of their Dunes holiday experience. The marvelous Dunes holiday gift includes lodging for 1 or 2 people in a beautiful ocean view room, atmospheric fireplace, heated indoor pool, inviting squirrel pools, and much more. 2 fun-filled days and 1 wonderful night of relaxation, luxury, and happiness for 1 or 2 people, all for just $15. And giving the Dunes holiday gift certificate is easy. No shopping, no wrapping, no shipping. Just 1 phone call at 227-0506. Operators are on duty 24 hours, so call now for the $15 Dunes special holiday offering. That's 227-0506. Don't just give a gift, give an experience.
You know, looking through that newspaper that I was a while ago, I came across an interesting item in the paper that is weird that you find some things in there. It says, for sale, secondhand tombstone. Goodbye for a person named Bobby Noonan.
Whitefront's record and tape prices are rock bottom. Check these holiday weekend specials. Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits Volume 2, a deluxe 2 LP set, is on sale at Whitefront for just $4.17. Think that says it all? Listen to the titles. Lay, Lady, Lay. Don't think twice. A hard rain's gonna fall. All along the watchtower. I'll be your baby tonight. All I really want to do, plus lots more.
Lay, lady, lay. Lay across my big breast bed.
Also included are songs never before released by Dylan, like If Not For You, I Shall Be Released, Mighty Quinn, and Watching the River Flow. A Columbia 2 LP set, $4.17 at Whitefront.
But don't think twice, it's all right.
Also at Whitefront, Boss Skaggs and Band brings you the second smash Columbia release by a San Francisco favorite. Pick up on Flames of Love and Running Blue. It's a winner. Boss Skaggs and Band at the rock bottom price of $2.94. Also featured our Fleetwood Mac's Future Games and the hit LP by Tower of Power, just $2.84. That's at Whitefront, number 1 on the West Coast in records and tapes.
Whether the weather is stormy or clear, you get the latest reports right here. So listen, 90 wonderful KISN Radio.
Well, weather-wise, we do prophesize on the Night Watch gig for rain tonight. In other words, some light little drippy-droopy droplets of H2O going to release itself from the fluffiness in the heavens above and the etheric and come floating down and adhere itself to the surface of old terra firma. Periods of rain on Sunday, changing to showers Monday. Lows tonight 40 and Sunday night 35 to 40. Highs in the upper 40s. Southerly winds 15 miles per hour with gusts, mind you, to 30 through Sunday. Chance of moisture 100% through Sunday. We've got it at 42 degrees outside. 6 the hard way for all of those of you who are renovated. How's that for a forecast?
Oh, what diction, what articulation, what enunciation. Would you mind trying it again in English?
Will you get out of here? Remember Laurie London? He's got the whole world in his hands.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the whole
Little Laurie London taking you back to the 58-59 era, and he's got the whole wide world in his hands. 42 degrees outside because you're digging old Pattee. Preacher Pattee preaching the gospel of good, fine, swinging sounds band from the pulpit of Mighty Wonderful. And, of course, the Night Watch show in session, established in the year of 1961 on a sound basis.
He's finally coming. Lee Michaels. Sunday night, December 12th. This is a big one. Crowbar and the incredible Lee Michaels in dance and concert at the Old and Funky Springers Ballroom. 2 shows, 7 and 10. Get your tickets early.
Oh, do you know what I mean? Can I get on with it?
Head west. Lee Michaels and Crowbar, Sunday night, December 12th at Springers Ballroom. Tickets, Environmental Furniture, Music, Millennium Brothers General Store in Beaverton. Sunday, Springers, Lee Michaels. Be there.
Environmental Furniture. Unusual gift item. Come on over and see our imported tapestry, bedspreads, oriental rugs, and swinging hammocks, modern lighting pieces, air furniture, and 4-channel stereo systems. And now, Environmental Furniture, downtown at 3rd and Main. Deluxe unbreakable waterbed. Complete set cost you over $200 anywhere else. Complete raised walnut finished frame, mattress, liner, and pad, only $98. Sleep and contoured comfort on this quality bedroom set, only $98. Environmental Furniture. Furniture for your living environment. Downtown at 3rd and Main. Drop on by. You'll be surprised.
You'll make unbelievable headway the KISN Headway. Learn how you can be skiing in control in just 4 days by calling KISN at 226-7191 today and cool it at Timberline.
All righty, Pattee on the scene right up till about 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Whichever come first, I don't know. It's hard to tell. We've got about 4 cases of music left to be heard up, man. Don't want to waste any of that. And you know, in the past, there have been folks who have been bound and around who would occasionally put those down whom they considered to be in the square. But, dear hearts, it's neither those who are in the round nor the square, but the spiral, that leads to the top of the stairs. I mean, you got to love your enemies and drive them nuts. Share it with a total stranger. Love your enemies. You're supposed to give it to your friends. What's that, Doodles Weaver?
You know something? You talk like you got a meatballs in your mouth.
Here's one that hanging at #1 slot for weeks upon weeks. Hugo Winterhalter's Blue Tango. You could win the Hunters Orchestra and the ballad called Blue Tango. At 21 now, the downside of 11 in the evening time. A very windy and a very rainy, stormy 42 degrees outside. Good night to stay home. Turn on the radio, boy, and just sit there and dig to all those moldy oldies. It's going to be a one-shot thing. Maybe 10 years before you're going to hear this again.
For a person who speaks so well, it's surprising that you dress so lousily.
Noodles Weaver, why do you have to keep putting me down all the time? Are you going to get your turn shortly after midnight to talk a little bit? A lot of you probably remember my old engineer, Sam Transistor Head Noodles Weaver. Well, he's with me this morning, and he'll be talking to you a little bit later on, too.
Arpege has a bit of advice for men, learned from their years of experience with women. The time has passed when you can make promises to women you don't intend to keep. Women have changed, and men have to change with them. That's why Arpege now says, as long as you mean it, promise her anything but give her Arpege.
Never make a promise just to break a promise when you give your love Arpege.
Arpege by Lanvin, $250 to $500.
Tingle to the touch of Gina Day.
Henry, what's in that yellow bucket?
Oh, just my lunch, dear.
Oh, now you're carrying around your lunch. What's in that bucket, Henry?
If you must know, it's a bucket of Natte for you. For $8, there is Jean Natte Friction, Moisture Massage, Talc, Bath Bubbles, even Jean Natte Soap. Anything else you'd like to know?
Yes, Henry. What's in that bucket?
Jean Natte from $2.
You know, old Noodles, we were talking about old Pattee dressing so lousily. You should have seen Ron Ugly Thompson the other night, man. Come in like, in a wild-looking suit. Very resplendent looking and everything. It looked like it was made from the seat covers of a 1929 Humpmobile.
Yours truly, KISN Radio.
Well, cheers.
He wore black denim trousers and motorcycle boots and a black leather jacket with an eagle on the back. He had a hopped-up sickle that took off like a gun. That fool was the terror of Highway 101. Well, he never washed his face and he never combed his hair. He had axle grease embedded underneath his fingernails. On the muscle of his arm was a red tattoo, a picture of a heart saying, Mother, I love you. He had a pretty girlfriend by the name of Mary Lou, but he treated her just like he treated all the rest. And everybody pitied her, cause everybody knew he loved that doggone motorcycle best. He wore black denim trousers and motorcycle boots and a black leather jacket with an eagle on the back. He had a hopped-up sickle that took off like a gun. That fool was the terror of Highway 101. Mary Lou, poor girl, she pleaded and she begged him not to leave. She said, I've got a feeling if you ride tonight I'll grieve. But her tears were shed in vain and her every word was lost in the rumble of his engine and the smoke from his exhaust. He took him like a devil, there was fire in his eyes. He said, I'll go 1,000 miles before the sun can rise. But he hit a screaming diesel that was California bound. And when they cleared the wreckage, all they found was his black denim trousers and motorcycle boots and a black leather jacket with an eagle on the back. But they couldn't find the sickle that took off like a gun, and they never found the terror of Highway 101.
That's the sound of a cheers. Remember that old black denim trousers and motorcycle boots got an eagle on the back saying, Mammy, you're the most.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly and decorate the men and boys on your gift list with Levi's jeans and slacks from JJ's Jeans. Decorating isn't limited to trees. It includes the men in your life as well. And there's no better way to start than from the ankles up with a pair of Levi's. Why not try ornaments like brushed denim jeans, corduroy bell-bottoms, or some knit slacks? Much better than tinsel. When you're doing your holiday decorating, make it last the year round. Get to any one of JJ's Jeans' 4 stores for Levi's.
This is KISN Constant Information. Negotiators for West Coast Longshoremen and the Pacific Maritime Association will meet again Monday in a fresh set of talks to try to iron out the dock dispute. Both sides met today for 90 minutes in their first joint session since bargaining was suspended 2 months ago. No statement was issued from either side, but the meeting was not billed as a full-scale contract bargaining session. 3 persons have drowned in 2 separate incidents in unruly weather on the Oregon coast this weekend. 2 men fishing with 2 companions in the Elsie River when their boat capsized. Search operations will resume in the morning for 19-year-old Richard Allen Barnett of Eugene and 25-year-old William Harry Moyle of Junction City. And 18-year-old Ann Adams, a Linfield College student from Spokane, drowned when she slipped off the Cape Kawanda hillside into the ocean surf. Fishermen with lines and hooks managed to retrieve her body from the tricky water. The Soviet Union has vetoed a U.S. resolution in the United Nations Security Council calling for a ceasefire and bilateral troop withdrawal along the war-torn India-Pakistan frontiers. The action came early Sunday as the Council met in New York in a move to end the fighting in Southeast Asia. On the fighting front, Pakistani warplanes attacked the Indian city of Agra early Sunday. Pakistan also claimed successes by its land forces in the Indian territories of Punjab and Kashmir. The pilot of a private plane and a companion were killed when the aircraft collided in flight with a commercial airliner at Raleigh, North Carolina. There were no injuries aboard the DC-9 Eastern Airlines jet. French President Pompidou and West German Chancellor Willy Brandt have wound up a 2-day meeting in Paris with agreement on some monetary issues. The two proposed ending the current financial turmoil, and they also demand subtly that the U.S. do away with the Nixon import surcharge. Mixed rain and snow, windy, 43 degrees. Bill Howlett, KISN News when it counts.
Woke up this morning and I looked around, so disappointed. I lay back down. Oh, what a treat, what a treat I had last night. Dreamed I held you in my arms, but I'm still waiting for that day to come. Oh, what a dream, what a dream I had last night. Dreamed we were walking down the aisle. The organ was playing. Here comes a bride. You looked down at me. You began to smile. When I looked around, everybody began to cry. I opened my eyes, you weren't there. All of my happiness just disappeared. Oh, what a treat, what a treat I had last night. What a treat I had last night.
The Singing Rage, Miss Pattee Page, Jack Rails Orchestra and Chorus, and Oh, What a Dream from a year of early 1956, as we call 42 degrees outside. I know this cat come up to me and say, "Hey, Brother Pattee," says, "are you against communists?" And I say, "No, I wouldn't get that close to it." And somebody one time asked me, says, "Pattee," says, "don't you have to watch what you say?" I said, "No, beloved, I just watch what I think." That's the key. Yeah, I mean, have you ever heard the expression, let's do that again? Now, how in the world are you going to do that? You can't do anything again, brother. I mean, once it's done, man. You can do something similar.
The Sunshine Division distributes emergency food supplies year-round to the needy. And at this time of year, your help is needed. This is Sergeant Bud Lewis. Buy some extra canned goods and drop them into the Sunshine Barrel at your supermarket. And remember, the Portland Police Sunshine Division and KISN care when it counts.
42 degrees outside. Of course, I can just hear, after this 6-hour show is all over with, Mr. KISN going to call me on the phone and say,
You there in front of the microphone, you're fired.
KISN Vancouver.
But it's fun while it lasts. Remember the Platters and Tony Williams?
Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender. Pretending that I'm doing well. My need is such, I pretend too much. I'm lonely, but no one can tell. Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender. Adrift in a world of my own. I play the game, but to my real shame, you've left me to grieve all alone. Too real is this feeling of make-believe. Too real when I feel what my heart can't conceal. Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender. Just laughing and gay like a clown. I seem to be what I'm not. You see, I'm wearing my heart like a crown. Pretending that you're still around. Too real is this feeling of make-believe. Too real when I feel what my heart can't conceal. Yes, I'm the great pretender. Just laughing and gay like a clown. I seem to be what I'm not. You see, I'm wearing my heart like a crown. Pretending that you're still
From late 1955 and crossing over into early 56, Tony Williams doing the lead work for those fantastic sounding Platters of the Great Pretender. At 25 down, the upside of that bewitching hour of 12 midnight in the evening. From KISN, the place of origination, not imitation. Hey, how many of you could remember back to the old crystal sets? Remember that little old cat's whisker band? That little thing and you had to wrap that coil around. You had a slider on the top of it, connected it to a ground wire, water pipe, strung a big long antenna. That is the amazing part. I went through all of the electronic engineering in school and everything. But, it's a fact. I could never get that cotton-picking crystal set of mine to ever work. In fact, it's still sitting down in the basement. How many remember games like, here we go around the mulberry bush and early in the morning, and this is the way we shine our shoes and these type of thing. Farmer in the dell and the old bean bags and hide the thimble. And remember when you used to make them walkie-talkies years ago? You used to take a piece of thread and stretch it between 2 tin cans and have the boy down the block get down there at the other end and try to find out how long you could make it go.
Hits are now, and Whitefront has the hits. Top-selling LPs hit rock bottom with Mag album. Future Games is on sale for only $2.84. Future Games is a new departure for Fleetwood Mac. A new sound.
with elements of the old. It works. Check it out. Reprise makes it, and it's just $284 right now. Also at White Front, another chance to save on the exciting album by Tower of Power, East Bay Grease, a top seller for months. You can't afford to miss it at rock bottom price of just $284. Save 2 on Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits Volume 2, a 2 LP set priced at only $417, plus Boz Skaggs and Band selling for just $294. That's at White Front, number 1 on the West Coast in records and tapes.
The Night Watch Show 10-year anniversary gig in session going right up till about 3 o'clock in the morning time. And, of course, a little bit later on this morning, we'll be covering a few things that we haven't had time to get to due to various obstructions and so forth through the first 3 hours of the show. But as the morning progresses along, we're going to be covering a couple of other things that we were telling you about through the promotion last week.
Gentlemen, do it.
Ladies, do it. Even people in their 80s do it. Everybody listens to yours truly, KISN Radio.
And, of course, no, popular music of the 50s would be complete without the Portland, Oregon cry boy himself, Johnny Ray. The Four Lads do the backing. And how could you ever forget?
If your sweetheart sends a letter of goodbye, it's no secret you feel better if you cry. When waking from a bad dream, don't you sometimes think it's real? But it's only false emotions that you feel. If your heartaches seem to hang around too long, and your blues keep getting bluer with each song. Remember, sunshine can be found behind a cloudy sky, so let your head down and go on and cry. If your heartaches seem to hang around too long, and your blues keep getting bluer with each song, well, now remember, sunshine can be found behind a cloudy sky. So let your hair down and go right on, baby, and cry.
Yeah, the Portland, Oregon cry boy himself, Johnny Way, from back in the year of 1952, a dual-side hit for him with Cry and Little White Cloud That Cried, which you'll hear a little bit later on in the morning. And, of course, he had, hit after hit after hit, things like, Cry and Walking in the Rain and Here Am I Broken Hearted, and Little White Cloud That Cried, of course, Please, Mr. Sun, Walking My Baby Back Home, All of Me, Tell the Lady I Said Goodbye, and Whiskey and Gin, things like that. You'll be hearing a couple of others throughout the wee hours of the morning later.
May a little bitty bit of sunshine come your way, yeah. And a little bit of love and happiness every day, yeah. I wish you no goodbyes, but a new friend every morning. Clear blue skies, all the
Truth Seekers for Coca-Cola.
And from Pattee's Pat of Daffy Definitionsville of an opera. Remember those Italian operas? That's where a guy gets stabbed in the back, and instead of bleeding to death, he sings.
He's finally coming. Lee Michaels. Sunday night, December 12th. This is a big one. Crowbar and the incredible Lee Michaels in dance and concert at the Old and Funky Springers Ballroom. 2 shows, 7 and 10. Get your tickets early.
Oh, do you know what I mean? Can I get on with me?
Head west. Lee Michaels and Crowbar. Sunday night, December 12th at Springers Ballroom. Tickets, Environmental Furniture, Music, Millennium Brothers General Store in Beaverton. Sunday, Springers, Lee Michaels. Be there.
Environmental Furniture. Unusual gift items. Come on over and see our imported tapestry, bedspreads, oriental rugs, and swinging hammocks. Modern lighting pieces, air furniture, and 4-channel stereo systems. And now, Environmental Furniture downtown at 3rd and Main. Deluxe unbreakable waterbed. Complete set cost you over $200 anywhere else. Complete raised walnut finished frame, mattress, liner, and pad only $98. Sleep and contoured comfort on this quality bedroom set only $98. Environmental Furniture. Furniture for your living environment. Downtown at 3rd and Main. Drop on by. You'll be surprised.
And don't you know that a diamond, man, ain't nothing but a little old piece of coal that done stuck with it? Wonder what's going on behind that green door. Disc jockey Jim Lowe.
Night, one more night without sleeping. Watching till the morning comes creeping. Green door, what's that secret you're keeping? There's an old piano and they play it hot behind the green door. Don't know what they're doing, but they laugh a lot behind the green door. Wish they let me in so I could find out what's behind the green door. Not once tried to tell them I've been there. Door slam, hospitality's thin there. Wonder just what's going on in there. Saw an eyeball peeping through a smoky cloud behind the green door. When I said Joe sent me, someone laughed out loud behind the green door. All I want to do is join the happy crowd behind the green door. Sleeping, watching till the morning comes creeping. Green door, what's that secret you're keeping? Green door, what's that secret you're keeping? Green door.
Disc jockey Jim Lowe from Philadelphia to a thing called the Green Door, and then later down around the L.A. San Francisco area. 15 down the upside of the midnight hour in the evening time. You know, when it comes down to it, some folks nowadays are so vain and arrogant and stupid that they won't talk to their fellow human beings, brothers and sisters, and yet they carry on endless conversations with them canines. Have you ever listened to a man? I mean, they talk to them dogs. They say, "Come here, boy." Woof, woof. You know. Well, the reason they love dogs, I mean, that's because it's man's best friend, because it won't tell on him. You know, don't mind him. He ain't gonna say nothing. But anyhow, you know, it don't really make no difference, because if we keep pampering these canines the way they're due, before long, these dogs are going to be sitting around a table with bop glasses on, reading the racing forms, chewing cigars, and cussing, and them humans going to be lying on the floor.
I say, son, that's about the funniest joke I've heard in a long time.
Oh, come on now.
KISN, in association with Clementi Company, is proud to present the second appearance of Jesus Christ Superstar.
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ Superstar returns to Portland's Paramount Theater Friday and Saturday, December 10th and 11th. Performances each night at 8 o'clock. Tickets available exclusively at Stevens & Son Lloyd Center.
So you are the Christ, you're the great Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ Superstar. You must not miss this show.
This is KISN Constant Information. The Soviet Union used its Security Council veto early Sunday to kill a U.S. plan calling for a ceasefire and mutual troop withdrawals between India and Pakistan. Instead, the Soviets urged a political settlement between Pakistan and rebel forces in East Pakistan. The U.S. plan had passed on an 11-2 vote, with Poland joining Russia in opposing. France and Syria abstained. After the veto, smaller nations then suggested that just a ceasefire be agreed to. India claims to have knocked out much of the Pakistani Air Force in the first day of serious fighting. Pakistani radio claimed its ground forces moved about 12 miles deep into Indian-occupied Kashmir, cause of an earlier war between the two nations. 14 persons are reported dead in an explosion at a Belfast pub. Authorities believe the bomb blast was an accident, that the explosive had been stored there to be picked up by the IRA. Portland's Mayor Terry Shrunk will re-enter Best Kaiser Hospital Monday for a series of tests and possible surgery. Shrunk told reporters he would not stand for re-election if his doctors decide that holding office would jeopardize his health. Shrunk has been away from his office for 3 weeks. And in a sport note tonight, Portland snapped a 5-game losing streak, which had equaled a team record in blasting Seattle 10-0 to hand the Totems a new high of 11 straight losses in Western Hockey League play tonight. The score was the highest recorded in Portland League history. Overcast, mixed rain and snow, 43 degrees. Bill Howlett, KISN News, when it counts.
Tonight I'm gonna see Mama Shadow Mio. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay-o. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Well, goodbye, Joe. Me gotta go, me oh my oh. Me gotta go for the Piro down the bayou. Oh, my John, the sweetest one, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, Billy Gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my share of meal. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay-o. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Thibodeau, Fontenot, the place is buzzing. Kinfolk come to see my John by the dozen. Dressed in style, go hog wild, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya and a crawfish pie, Billy Gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my share of meal. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Settle down far from town, get me a Piro. Oh, I'll catch all the fish in the bayou. Swap my money to buy my John what he need, oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya and a crawfish pie, Billy Gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my share of meal. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay-o. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, hey John. Jambalaya, hey John.
Head John, that's the sound of Joe Stafford, Paul Weston's orchestra backing him up in the year of 1952 and Jambalaya, the crawfish pie, and a Philly gumbo. 9 minutes now on the upside of that midnight hour at the morning time. A lot of people, probably wonder what happens to a lot of the old artists that you never hear anymore. And, of course, they go into other businesses, trades, and things like that after the music scene changes. And so many of the artists, nowadays are, buying restaurants and things. Like Frank Sinatra has the Villa Capri, and Dean Martin has a place called Dino's. Jerry Lewis opened a new place down there in the Sunset Strip. Joe Stafford also has her own restaurant just simply called Joe's. I have a little hot plate going for me down in Tucson.
It's Airy by John Denver, and it's on RCA. Normally listed at $5.98, but available now at Payless. Only $3.67. Fly with John Denver.
I am the eagle. I live in high country, in rocky cathedrals that reach to the sky.
John Denver's new album, Airy, available now at Payless Record Departments.
All of my memories lay in the life of the highway.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you.
Christmas by Elvis, the king of rock and roll. It's a Camden release, and you can buy it anywhere else for $1.98. But now at Payless Record Departments, only $1.27. Payless, Eastside, and in Beaverton.
This year, KISN and the General Pants Company are proud to present the KISN Carol tree. Now, it's not a transplant, but a real, live, growing tree, beautifully decorated and standing proudly next to the Forester Center building in Hoyt Park. Take your family and friends to see this magnificent spectacle. The KISN Carol tree, presented by KISN in cooperation with the General Pants Company. It's 7 now on the upside of that bewitching hour of 12 midnight in the morning time. What do you say we play some more music now, Doodles Weaver?
Well, let's quit messing around and do it. You made me cry when you said goodbye. Ain't that a shame?
He'll be the fat man, baby.
My tears feel like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. You broke my heart when you said we'll part. Ain't that a shame? My tears feel like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. Oh well, goodbye. Although I'll cry, ain't that a shame? My tears feel like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. Me cry when you said goodbye. Ain't that a shame? My tears feel like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. Oh well, goodbye. Although I'll cry, ain't that a shame? My tears feel like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame.
That's the sound of a fat man, Fats Domino, and a thing called Ain't That a Shame at 5 down the upside of that midnight hour in the morning. A lot of people don't realize that when them spacemen came back, from the moon, they really did find life up there, although for some reason they're keeping it very hush-hush. There's a lot of people living up there, little communities and everything. They even have their own beauty contest and so forth. You didn't know that, did you? Well, they do. They got moon women up there, boy. And, regularly they have beauty contests, for Miss Moon and so forth. And in fact, one of them came back with them, and we're very, pleasant and proud to have her as a guest on the Night Watch show this morning. And her name is Mrs. Erzop Glug, and she's, been named Miss Moon last year, and she measures 38, 26, 35, 78-44-67. And a little bit later on in the morning, she'll shake fins with members of a studio audience and sing the Moon's #1 hit, How Low the Earth.
The evening is drawing on in Portland. The sun has decided to go to bed. But Portland loves music, and music it's gonna be on KISN Radio tonight.
Remember little Joni James?
Why don't you believe me? It's you I adore. Forever and ever. Can I promise more? I've told you so often the way that I care. Why don't you believe me? It just isn't fair. Here is a heart that is lonely. Here is a heart you can take. Here is a heart for you only, that you can keep or break. How else can I tell you? What more can I do? Why don't you believe me? I love only you. Here is a heart that is lonely. Here is a heart you can take. Here is a heart for you only, that you can keep or break. How else can I tell you? What more can I do? Why don't you believe me? I love only you.
Little Joni James from the year of 1953. Ballad sounds, Why Don't You Believe Me? Hey, don't miss this one. Another colossal Shell grand opening. Hurry on out to Scotty Steele's all-new Shell service in Beaverton for free surprises for all. Register for the free drawing of your Christmas turkey, 15 to be given away. Get soft drinks and mixers with a minimum 8-gallon gasoline purchase. Don't miss it. Scotty Steele's new Shell service grand opening, 14545 Southwest Tualatin Valley Highway, out Beaverton Way.